I read this story about a bridezilla who was demanding to get the password to an email address that she had put on her wedding invitations for RSVPs without even grabbing the email address first. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. So she just invented this one that she didn't even know that it belonged, or she couldn't get it.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
So she didn't realize.
Is she dumb?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Wait, so she wants this email address because it's to her theme or some shit?
Well, the name is her first name and her new last name.
Which is another human being.
Oh, exactly. So it turns out to be this one particular person's email address that she had.
It's like Rachel Wang or some shit. She goes, "That's my new name, bitch."
Yeah.
And she already gave it out?
Exactly.
She already
put
gave it out
in her wedding invite.
So she needs the password so she can get the information because
Yeah.
people have been using it.
Is this woman like 80 years old and shit? She doesn't know how
This
to
person's getting flooded. This innocent person's getting flooded with RSVPs and shit.
Rachel Wang's like, I never even set a wedding up. What the fuck?
Well, the thing is, like, it's really coincidental because the original email address owner is engaged. She is planning a wedding. So when she started getting RSVPs, she was like, "What? Like, how
Who are these?
God.
Yeah, they're like, "What?" So not until
What are the chances?
She's like, he has a big family. Shit.
Honey, did you invite a John Bronson? Like, who is this person?
This is why I hate your fucking mom.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But yeah, so this person starts talking about how they all of a sudden started getting these RSVPs and they're just very confused. So they didn't recognize the sender's email or any of the guests that started sending the RSVPs. So then that's when.
Demand your password, bitch.
Well, initially she responds to the first RSVP as like, you might want to double check who you sent this so your RSVP goes to the right place. So then her and her fiance were like, oh, that's weird. Anyway, resuming, because she's had this email address since 2005. So then she started getting 2 more RSVPs from different addresses. So that she was like they were like, no, we double checked. This is the correct email that's on the RSVP. So then that's when she started getting an email from the bride. And that's when this person started saying like, yeah, I demand that you give me your email address.
demand.
Like, yeah, because initially,
Like, cause she's the only fucker with that name. That's so funny.
the actual Reddit post says, I replied to that, no. Oh wait, sorry. Before that, when I get home, I got another RSVP.
That's my name. You took my name.
As well as an email from someone with the same name as me saying that she's going to need me to give her my email account. I replied to that as no, and also why. She gets the email back in 10 minutes. She says that she got the same first name and that the guy that she's marrying to is her last name. So that's why she ended up picking that for the RSVPs. So then she ends up saying like, well, you're gonna have to pick a new account. This is mine. It's my full name. I've had it for a literal decade. But she was trying to be really apologetic and trying to be nice still. So she was like, well, you know, I congratulate you. I'm also getting married myself.
What if they share it? They could share the email and they could tag team looking at all the emails.
You take it Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays.
And then they gotta promise not to look at each other's stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be so confusing.
So then at that point, that's when she says, oh, she loses it. I get a nasty, nasty string of emails from her saying that I have no right to use her name.
What?
Her fiance is named the same as my last name.
Oh my God.
And that she's like,
You're an idiot.
She's like, you won't even need it after you're married. So what's wrong with that? Like, what's wrong with giving up this email a little early? And that she's ruining her life and her wedding.
Oh, fuck off.
She started giving her
Fucking narcissist is this?
exactly a whole bunch of insults and slurs and saying that
Slurs? How did she know what race she was?
Maybe not racial.
Your email reading, bitch.
gender-based insults and slurs. And then she says that she hopes that her fiance cheats on her.
Oh my God.
Because she deserves it. And then finally she gave her one more chance to hand it over.
Or else what?
Before she sues for theft and that she would owe her a lot of money.
Oh my God, I love this.
How would she? I would want to see her in court.
I would want to see her in court.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I'm petty.
I wanna see her in court.
I want to see her in court.
I don't understand. Why can't I have my own future name?
You're not gonna need it anyway. Just give it up early.
She's like, honey, can you believe this bitch? We're going to take her to court and win. And this guy's just like in a corner, like, I'm just trying to get away.
And the guy's like, can you just pick the color of the sheets for the wedding already, please? Can we be done with this?
What if he's like opening a window, climbing out, and he's like, oh yeah, honey, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, you get her.
And I bet the name is so basic too, like Rachel Johnson or some shit, where it's like thousands of people have the same fucking name, you idiot.
And like, what the fuck? Send a text message to your friends. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, no one even does the RSVP shit anyways until like you remind them, hey guys, can you RSVP? Because like I need to have your names. You know what I'm saying?
This is a chick that you RSVP and she comes after you for not showing up to the wedding because your wife was pregnant and giving birth. And she fucking sues you for like $4,000 for emotional damages. This is that person.
So then she says that she finally replied to her tirade, telling her under no circumstances would I be giving her my email. Legally, she doesn't have a leg to stand on. She's being super rude.
Why did she even respond?
But I am willing to still like forward the RSVPs to her if she would like me to.
I would have deleted all of them.
What a lady.
I would have sent them porn.
Yup.
Like, what kind of petty shit is this? This is not petty.
Why is she still so giving? As soon as I got those emails, I would have been like, I want to see you pay fucking money and go to court.
Yep.
I want to ruin their lives.
It gets better.
Oh, it gets better.
Okay, let's go.
Then she says, I asked how many people she would invite so I could get an idea how much work I just volunteered for. And then she ends up saying, she sends back a nasty email full of expletives and name calling again, demanding my password or nothing. Well, okay then, nothing it is. So she blocked her email and she replied to the 3 RSVPs that she hadn't talked to yet with the simple, I'm sorry, you're not invited to my wedding anymore, or to my wedding. And then she says, this has the benefit of being 100% true, albeit deceptive. So then she got another RSVP and they got a nice curt not invited reply as well. So then she's like, I'm hoping she has a very large wedding party, but none of them have responded yet. But if they do respond, she plans on forwarding the email chain between her and Bridezilla to the guests. So
Meh.
that's where it ends.
So it was literally only 3 people, and she's tripping because like it's
So
not
far,
like
3 RSVPs.
Who responded?
3
Yeah.
new RSVPs, so a total like 5 or something.
I mean, they kind of trickle in.
yeah.
But the funny thing is, most people don't even want to fucking go. That's why it's like, they're like, oh shit, I don't even know.
Yeah, not to this chick's wedding, right?
Probably the groom doesn't want to go.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah.
This person sounds like a headache to be with.
Oh yeah. It's insane.
How do you be with someone like that?
That's so dumb that like, why wouldn't you check the email? Isn't that like the first thing you would do? You know what I'm saying? If
This person's like got problems.
yeah.
She's probably so fucking hot though, it doesn't matter. The guy's just like, man, I'll
I
figure
mean,
it
that's
out.
what it is.
Maybe.
This is like the type of person that'll give you a phone number that they don't even have. But the phone number was their favorite numbers. And then they call the motherfucker with the phone number like, I should have it. Those are my
Sounds like a
favorite
spoiled brat.
numbers.
She probably comes from money. She's used to getting what she wants. That's it.
Or maybe she's a broke ass bitch trying to compensate.
This also reminds me of the back when like internet first came around. There's all these people buying up all the domain names
Yeah.
just for things in the future, and then they try to sell it back. Because that's what happened to, I think, was it JustKiddingFilms.com or .net or something? And then they're trying to offer us something that was like 10 times more than we could even pay for.
It was like $20,000 or some shit.
Yeah, somebody
Joke's on you.
owned my TimothyDeLaGhetto.com way back, and then he hit me up on MySpace and was like, "Hey man, just so you know,
You want to buy it off me?
Well, at first he was like, "Hey, I actually, I do web design. I'm down to work with you and like help you design your website." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then we did a website for a while, and after a while, I was like, "Hey man, let me just buy it off you?" And he gave me some crazy offer. I was like, I don't even want this shit, bro. Like, who cares at the end of the day? But
Yeah, those people like that, aren't they paying monthly or yearly
they
for
are.
these domains? Like they're spending a ton of
It's like
money.
$10.
No, but if you buy a whole bunch, that builds up. So
do you guys remember when we were super young? If you went to whitehouse.com, it was a porn website.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I remember being like, I don't know, man, in 2nd grade, 1st grade, and kids being like, oh, go to, if you go to White House, well, maybe not that young, but whenever we had access to like computers,
2nd grade?
yeah, they're like, go to whitehouse.com, and then it was like pictures of naked women and shit.
Well, let's see what they have
Yeah.
now.
And then your mom looks at the internet history and she's like, he's learning about government.
Yeah, wow, look at my boy.
I remember calling 1-800-FUCK-USA.
FUCK.
And then they would like, it'd be like some phone sex operator chick, and then they'd be like, for the real whatever, call 1-900. I'm just trying to
There was a
charge.
few numbers like that. Yeah.
Dang. I remember the party lines. Those were fun.
Did you do those?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That was I think after my time of Or maybe before my. It was just wasn't my time.
An actual chat room.
You never got to talk to a sexy chick who sounds like she's out of breath?
It was always like people that like. No, I remember the older kids doing that shit. You would call in, and then people would reply to your little voice notes just depending on if they want to talk to you or not. So the older like teenagers I would hang out with, like this girl, she's like, hey, what's up? You know, it's Nina, just chilling. Just like drop me a message if you want to talk or something. And then she would get a little message like, hey girl, you sound cute. What are you doing? And it was just like a little like voice note back and forth.
Oh,
thing.
that's what it was. No, the ones that I used to call in was like an actual like a chat room, but everyone's like
a party
talking
line.
over each
Oh.
other. Yeah, it was kind of a.
When three-way first came out as like free service, you remember that?
I thought that was tight.
You could like, hold on, I'm gonna add, and then you add all your friends, and everyone's on the fucking.
It'd be like 8 people.
Yeah.
Or you would trick people and have one person on three-way and see if they was talking
Oh my
shit.
god, those are like my worst nightmares every time.
Or you do phone sex, and then the chick's like, yeah, I'm getting you hot. And you're like, yeah, you get me hot. Like, check this out. And then she's like, what was that? And you're like, oh, it's my dick. I put it on the phone.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. She's like, oh, what number did it fall on? Yeah.
Stupid.
And you're like, 5, baby. And she's like,
That sounds big. That hit a lot of numbers there.
damn.
You're like 12.
That was the best days ever.
Shit, man. That was like social media dating before social media.
Man, everyone had the, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing?
Oh, like their special voice?
Yeah, the special voice. The guys try to sound deeper, the girls try to sound like cuter or whatever.
Bro, if I ever called a girl's house back then, I would always make sure I was super comfortable so I could like have super relaxed voice. I'd like lay off in some pillows and shit. And then I would always make sure like, cause you know, no one had cell phones, so you have to talk to the parents first. I'd be like, oh, hello, can I speak to Gio, please? Or whatever. And then like, oh yeah, sure, honey, hold on. Okay, this is Tim.
But that's your polite voice. When you're talking to parents, it's hi.
Hello. Yes, what he said.
And then as soon as the girl gets the phone, I'm like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? What you doing? What you
Get
doing?
some hot coffee to relax your throat. Hello, how's it going?
And then you bring her home to mom, and then you're like, and she's like, who the fuck is this guy?